Hey Clashers, my personal rank 1 strategy when it comes down to strength and to fun, which is incredibly important on 15 because so many strategies can be really frustrating to play with having to face rage towers, poison towers, everything which has ton of 15 to offer. So I will take you on a journey today in this video with explaining as much as possible for this strategy to explain to you how you should approach it and how you hopefully can enjoy ton of 15 a little bit more. Okay, as I told you, I will try to explain things a little bit better today, a little bit more in detail. So first off, whenever you're doing an attack versus a base in general with this strategy, you have to envision the base kind of like as one big, I don't know, like one big piece. And you want to take down different pieces to achieve pathing for your strategy. So for example, for this one, something we could do is, for example, take down the Town Hall and then do the smash in here, which is risky with the Poison Tower and everything. But what we could do as well is charge in here. So don't time fail. Let's just start quickly and then at the same time we'll keep talking as I'm placing everything. Remember, if you're not about to lose your Unicorn, then you should always only deploy 4 of those healers. Otherwise, you cannot recall all of them. But what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to take down this part of the base, because with then entering into the Eagle, we can lock launch all the way and the pathing should be pretty much perfect for our smash. And this is what this is all about, right? Like, this is all about pathing, which is just so important, because whenever I see other players trying this strategy for the first time, it's like, wait a second. Okay, I want to go for this building, that building. The Town Hall is a really high priority for a lot of people for whatever reason, but, well, with that being said, just go for whatever is the best for your pathing. This is really crucial and really important for your attacks with this strategy. Now, some test runes, healers, super bonus in as well. We can wall break once in here. Yeti on the outside, so the king is going inside. We can as well add the royal champ in a second. But now, let's just dive in. Don't rage early. This is the next big crucial mistake which a lot of people like to do with this strategy, is they're raging too early, especially when using the log launcher. That's such a big mistake. Don't do it. That is really bad for you. At this point now, things are looking great. We can now rage because the wall has opened, which is good for us. Now, let's see where we can use the jump. Let's see where our troops are going. So it seems like they're going for the top left side. So let's rage them up and jump towards that Town Hall. Queen can be used with her. Oh, that tornado trap is kind of annoying because I thought I could burst out the Town Hall with the ability. But that should be still alright. Town Hall should go down within seconds now with the rage as well. And there's not much left, right? And this is all about, really, just so important, all about pathing, not about the value in buildings itself. Yes, if you have multiple options, you can go for the 2 Town Hall and 6 Eagle instead of playing for something different. But in the end, it's most important for the pathing. And I feel like with going for the Town Hall here, you're not creating as good pathing for this base, because it's really hard to enter into this section of the base. It's really hard to get into this compartment and then get the funneling and stuff. But instead, just going for this part of the base, then having this pathing set up with the king around the top side is way more efficient than any other approach. And this is why I think that this strategy is really, yes, it's creative with the recall, but at the same time it's pretty straightforward with going for pathing and not for the highest value in buildings. But let's move on and let's go for the next base. Let's hopefully get another 3-star. Okay, the next good news about this strategy is whenever you see invisibility towers, you have one of the best counters as one of your best siege machines in this. It's the log launcher. So when you're seeing something like this, it's all about, again, setting up the pathing. So for us, where should we go? I feel like on this example, what we could do is we can start the queen here, walk in here, because you want to create the pathing. Again, we want to take something out like this. Then we can start at the bottom side again and smash all the way to the Town Hall with the log launcher. This is the idea of this, so let's just do it. The next thing as well is, whenever you're doing charges like this, you always have to consider, okay, do I need the warden with my queen because of time or not? On this one, we're charging into a multi-infernal tower, which is always risky to use your warden because it is a really high chance that your troops are going to switch. So, yeah, you have to kind of take in consideration, and sometimes it's, well, a little bit risky. But hey, now, the wall break, everything so far looks great. Baby Dragon, yes, getting that funnel done. And now, just rage in a second. The next thing as well is, do not try to invest too many rages for your queen, because 1 to 2 rages, that should be not more. If you want to keep charge, and if you want to keep charging, would you keep going? Don't hesitate to use the Queen ability, because that a lot of times is not even that bad to invest that early on. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. I'm not going to invest any more spells. We're just going to take down all of that. And now recall and get everything from the bottom side in now. So wall break. We have the log launcher selected now. Those in. Super boulders, titans. We can use the king for funneling on that outside now. Healer, test loons, everything, and then we're going to start with that log launcher going all the way. Headhunter, wall break already there, so we can now use that log launcher, and we're good to go. Hopefully all that way. Log launcher from I think this angle, just checking the angle quickly, so we're not messing things up too bad. Now we can double check. Can we already place some archers at the top? No, we can't. That's unfortunate. That would have been another couple of seconds which we could have saved. Why do I sometimes... Wait, what? Okay, there's the headhunter. I was already confused what my king is doing. But now we really need that log launcher staying alive and dealing the damage as badly as possible. That's why I used an early warn ability, because what this does is keeps my log launcher alive even longer. Both invisibility towers are active now, and this means we should have a really easy time to go further into the base, and then we can jump even on the back end to really make sure that we're getting everything. Royal on the outside, we have a lot of rages at this point left. Let's turn that queen invisible because she has no ability left anymore. Some healers will lock onto her eventually. So with that, the tunnel should go down. We can just keep pushing everything through. We have another rage to push through the back end. And you can tell by now already, it is all about the pathing. We have taken down not too much. I mean, in the end with the eagle, yes, it was decent value, but the big thing is here, we're not going for the crazy value at the bottom side or the crazy value with around the town hall. No, we were going for pathing, and this is something which I have mentioned and will mention it a lot of times in this video, because this is just so crucial. I feel like a lot of people are forgetting about that, how this game is typically played. It's all about setting your troops up, making sure that they're going the direction you want them to go, and that's already the key. Okay, this time we have a really super classic ring base. How do we approach this? So with this, again, it's no big surprise, all about pathing. So how do we set things up? Well, what I would like to do is I would like to charge this bottom side. I would like to get some buildings out. That would be amazing. Then we're going to have the flanger clearing out the other side. And with that, we have a really nice pathing set up from this bottom side right into the eagle and monolith, which I feel like are really big key targets for you. So with that being said, another important thing which you have in this strategy is you have the Yeti, which is super universally usable for distracting mortars, for taking, like making a funnel for your queen, whatever you need in your attacks, the Yeti is there for you. That's why it's really nice to have this in your army composition. Now let's see where my queen goes next. Let's see. There goes now a rage, which we can use to take down this corner. Defending Royal Gem should be taken care of really soon as well. Flinger, keep going, amazing for us. And then we recall as soon as our queen is having too much damage on her. I feel like that's a good timing right now. Now call her to the bottom side. Place a couple of test loons, that's no problem. Then wall break. And at this stage, we can even wall break another time to get those troops in quickly. Now the warden. Everything in here. Jump early on. Everything in, test loons, healers, everything looking good. And let's now rage early. That's the next big thing. Do not hesitate to use your spells. You have a lot of rages in this army. Do not hesitate to use them whatsoever. Again, my king is charging ahead. That's no problem. As I said already with this attack strategy, it's not about like getting the king or having the king staying alive. A lot of times it's all about making sure that the king is actually going down to tank all of those black mines inside the middle of a base, which there are typically. Now we had to use the vulnerability early on because sometimes, yes, this will happen. Healers and boulders, they are sometimes random. But, well, on this one, the healers did not really follow. So we had to use the vulnerability early. Typically, you try to wait until the town hall is exploded. But on this specific case, we kind of had to go with that. Now let's double check which side. Typically you want to start the other side than the flinger, because otherwise you will have time issues. This strategy always is going to be really time consuming. Never forget about that. So with that being said though, we're looking really good. Flinger can like take down the wall, I think. And then we have the base getting completely obliterated by this. But again, we have done this with setting up the pathing and setting up the core nicely so our troops are not spreading out too much, and we have everything under control and having everything go in our conditions, kinda. With that being said, another 3-star for us. This is exactly what you're looking for when attacking with this strategy. And something I really have to say, I am not playing Queen Chargers really that often anymore, except maybe in Clan War League where I'm most of the time failing. But this is kinda the thing with Tunnel 15. For me personally, it's just too sweaty. Like, you have to concentrate and like be 100% focused non-stop, which, to be honest, when playing a game, I want to relax. I do not want to like concentrate on every single moving part. Oh, there is a test loot needed. There is this race scatter is about to one shot my queen, which is at half hit points. That's way too stressful, in my opinion, on Town of 15. So this is why I stopped playing Queen Chargers a lot. And that's why I use this strategy, because this is like the perfect combination between still having a lot of impact with your queen and at the same time having a really simple then follow-up with the super bowlers, which are not as complex as other strategies. So you have a really nice combination there. At the same time, I think still super bowler smash on its own is stronger without the recall, but that's a lot of Warden block, which is not as exciting to me. So this strategy is the perfect fit between strength and fun, which is making Town of 15 for me way more fun in general compared to what it was when I played only Queen Chargers. But let me know how you feel about it. If you want to pick up this strategy and give it a try and see how it works for you, the link for this strategy is down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.